Hello. Our first video is on creating a box plot. So to make this a little bit simpler, let's not use this last row of data to type in our calculators. It doesn't really matter. So we're not going to use that, cross it out. And so what we should actually have here is a total of 32 students. 32 students. This problem is about a consumer agency is interested in studying weekly food and living expenses of college students. And so they surveyed 32 students, and this is their weekly expenses to the nearest euro. We're going to start by finding the 5-number summary. The 5-number summary is the minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and the maximum. And we're going to use the calculator to help us find that. It's the minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and then the maximum. Okay, so you want to go to your calculator, open up a lists and spreadsheets page, lists and spreadsheets, a brand new document first of all, and then you're going to type all 32 data in the same column. And so notice all 32 in the same column. I've already done that. You can pause the video while you do that yourself. And then what you're going to do is open up a new page, Control, Add Page, and add a calculator page. Just like we've done in class, you're going to press Menu, Statistics, Stat Calculations, one variable stats. We have one list. I called that list X. No frequency list, so just leave it as 1. Don't change anything, and press Enter. And you should see the minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum are all right here. And so let's write those on our paper. We have 38, 49.5, comma, 54, 60.5, and the maximum is 66. That's the 5-number summary. And it's called the 5-number summary because we can now create the box plot with that summary. As I mentioned before, to make the box plot, you're going to put an axis with the variable. The variable here, we have to read the question, weekly food and living expenses. I'm going to be lazy and I'm just going to write weekly expenses. Weekly expenses, and they need to go from 38 to 66. This is my numerical axis for weekly expenses. So I'm going to go from 35, and I'm going to count by 5s because counting by 5s is easy and logical, and I'm going to count by 5s up to 70. It shouldn't be too bad, so I have 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. The next thing I do is I put a tick mark to start with above this axis for each of the numbers in the 5-number summary. So I put a tick mark at 38, a little mark at 49.5, a mark at 54, a mark at 60.5, and 66. Then what I do is from the last mark, or the first mark to the second mark, I draw a whisker. And between the last 2 marks, there's also a whisker. Some people like to put like a little end vertical line on the end. It doesn't really matter. If you want to, you can. And then around the middle points, you're going to draw your box, like so. And then a vertical line there. And that's the median. And so really quickly, someone can look at this graph and they can see what the minimum value of your data is, what the 21st percentile, the Q1, the 50th percentile, median, Q3, and the maximum are. It's a quick summary of the data. We can also make this box plot in the calculator. So in the calculator, press Control, doc, which is add a new page, and you're going to go to 5 data and statistics. You're going to go to the bottom where it says click to add variable, and then you're going to press X. You're going to add X. So this is a dot plot. We want to create a box plot. So you're going to go to menu. You're going to change the plot type, and you're going to change it to box plot here. And that's it. That's what we just graphed also. The cool thing is you can take your mouse and hover over the box plot, and it actually gives you the 5 important numbers. 38 is the minimum, Q1 49.5, median 54, Q3 60.5, and the maximum is 66. Really nice. It gives you all of those values. And that's the end of that problem.